Hey YouTube, so I'm doing a video today because I wanted y'all to know what I'm experiencing today. I was supposed to be leaving for LA today, but my flight unfortunately was canceled in Kansas City because we got so much snow. It's just unbelievable. So I wanted to give y'all a look out my back door. Okay, so that's out the back door. And this is our back porch. And the snow is so high, it's probably like maybe close to my knee out there. So, yeah, I won't be going anywhere. And we're also snowed in because they haven't had a chance to come and get on the actual block itself. I'm going to take you to the front window so you can see some of the people trying to dig themselves out. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But that's some of us trying to dig ourselves out of the snow out here. So, it's been crazy. And a heck of an experience. But, you know, it is what it is. I always say that God knows best. So, I'm not going to complain. I also wanted to show you guys my little scooter bug. Because she is here and she's kind of wrapped up. And I just kind of wrapped her up because of the fact that I didn't want her to be cold. And I'm going to do a clothing change. Unfortunately, the bad thing about doing a clothing change today is because I don't really have a spot to really stop and sit and all that wonderful stuff. But I am about to get her clothes changed over. So let me find her something to wear. Because I have clothes galore. And when I tell y'all that I have clothes galore, like, it's really real. Like, I have a lot of stuff. And, but I'm not going to complain. As a reborn artist, you need a lot of stuff. Because if you don't have a lot of stuff, then you'll be constantly searching for stuff to put on your baby. Or your babies as you make them. Let me see here. I was trying to find her some socks. I got 1,000,001 pairs of socks, too. But, and my husband still has not changed that thing out yet, right? Yeah. So, anyway, that's that. So, I'm going to change her into this little outfit that I have. This is the outfit that came from I Love My Sweet Pea. And I think it is super duper adorable. And I'm going to change her clothes here. I'm going to sit on the floor and put her up here in front of me. So, here she is. There's my boo-boo. And let me get her out of her seat. Because when I tell you guys she is heavy, like she is super heavy. I had Toledo girl who wanted some detail on her. And while I am doing everything with her, I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of detail in regards to her. One of my favorite things about having a silicone baby is that she's very, very jiggly. So like when I'm taking off her shoes or when I'm walking around with her, see her leg, it just kind of jiggles. And that's probably like one of my favorite things about having a silicone baby. I'm taking off her other shoe here. And her socks. So I'm going to start at her feet so you can kind of see them. I'm sure that through time she's been passed over from person to person. So a lot of her stuff has changed and a lot of her paint may have come off. But I don't mind because she's still just as beautiful and I don't have a problem painting her. She still has some blushing on her foot, as you can tell. She's pretty close to skin color. She is gorgeous though. She does not have the tipping on her toes. Her toes are separated here and her pinky toe is separated. The rest of them are joined together. She's very, very, very flimsy. On this foot, you have the same thing where that one's out, but this one is not. This one's still kind of stuck in there and tucked. But that's her foot. And you can kind of still see the little imprints and stuff. And she is like super duper squishy. See that? Okay. And that's something that I do just so love about her. One thing that I did discover with her when I took off her clothes, because I always try to do a complete investigation of my babies just so I can see what's going on with them. Is there anything that needs to be fixed with them or anything like that? I noticed that she has something very unique and wonderful. This baby was actually painted by Michelle Fagan herself. She is actually the very first baby. So hold on just a second, y'all. Trying to pull her little chunky leg out of here. Okay, so she is the very first baby of the Samanthas that was painted by Michelle. And I found this out by actually when I took off her clothes, and I had noticed that, and sorry again, y'all, I had to put y'all down. And I noticed that she had this body on. I don't really care for the body, but I'm going to keep it on her because of the fact that she was signed by Michelle Fagan. So it says Samantha, number 1, Michelle Fagan, 2008. So she was created in 2008. And she is the first Samantha that was created by Michelle. I actually ended up contacting Michelle because of the fact that there were some things about her that I didn't notice right off the bat. Hold on just a second. Okay. And now you can see her arms. And you see her fingers. They are all connected. Her thumb has a little separation. Her finger just a little bit separated. But her fingers are together. Her hand on this hand is a total fist with a thumb that kind of looks like it's coming apart. Now here she has a small tear that I talked to Michelle about because I did contact her in regards to how to fix that. And she told me how to fix her. So, that I do know. She has a big head. She has a lot of hair. But she does have some spots where the hair is kind of thinning. And that is right in here. I can either root hair in her, or I can talk to Michelle and see if she would be willing to give her more hair or what have you. But I know that I can actually accomplish that myself. Her eyes are gorgeous. She's very, very pretty. Let's see if I can get a good focus here. Okay, trying to focus, sorry. Okay, so now you can see her eyes. She has lashes, they are in there. You could tell that the eyes were actually inserted, but they are beautiful. They're not, there's no sealing or anything in there, but they do have it glued in, I guess, with the silicone glue on her. She has beautiful, beautiful blushing. One thing about silicone